As of right now, the two guys, the biggest puncher, I feel at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
Tank?
Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm down.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. I think how they talk about Bud and Earl, I think that me and Tank is that type of fight. So respect the Tank, but I'm definitely down for it.
Now I gotta ask you, obviously you feel like you would win the fight, but based on what you saw, how would you break Tank down?
I can't say no game plans. It's gonna happen one day for sure. I know that me and him is gonna survive in this era. And as long as it's good, champ, we gonna survive in this era. And I feel like it's gonna be the biggest fight one day. So I can't really tell you the game plan. When it happens, y'all gonna. Yo, that's dope. I got Floyd to come to a top rank fight.
What did he say? What did he say? Any words of encouragement or?
Yeah. He came here to support me. I appreciate Floyd. I apologize to him. I apologize to Andre Ward. I apologize to Terrence Crawford. All my idols, I put on a bad performance. They came out to see a great performance. I put on bad ones.
I think Shakur is massively underrated in terms of his achievements and his ability. Everyone in boxing knows how good Shakur is. He is pound for pound, top 5 in terms of quality. But look at the achievements of the young man. At 28 years of age, he's already a 3-division world champion. This is to become a 4-division world champion. Quite remarkable, and Teofimo always rises to the occasion. Sometimes you see a little bit of a lackluster performance when he's not motivated, when there isn't kind of any legacy on the line. This is different. This is a sold-out Madison Square Garden between two of the elite fighters of our generation. And the best thing about this fight is we're seeing them in...
How much easier is boxing when Shakur Stevenson is not in front of you? That guy's difficult, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Shakur's that guy has a ring IQ like none other. He's defensive is another level. His speed is great, his long reach, I couldn't get close to him.
Shakur against Gervonta Davis is, for me, the best fight in boxing. I mean, talk about the lightweight division. He's the king of the lightweights. 2 American fighters, 2 undefeated fighters, multi-weight champions. Just a natural fight. But let's get through Schofield next Saturday. Hopefully fight Zepeda, and then Tank, and that's the 2025 of Shakur Stevenson.
It's the plan for that Tank fight. Obviously, he's got a fight coming up. Is it laser focused if they both get through their next fights and trying to make that fight this year?
Yeah, 100% this year. We can do it next. It's not a problem. But we are supposed to fight Zepeda. He may go missing. But if he doesn't, we do the Zepeda fight, and then we'll fight Tank in the winter. But no problem, Shakur will fight Tank again.
Floyd Mayweather, the man who helped build Gervonta Davis into one of boxing's most feared undefeated stars, has now made a shocking admission that could change everything. With a potential showdown against Shakur Stevenson growing closer, fans are witnessing the ultimate battle: explosive knockout power versus elite, untouchable skill. But the biggest question is, what does Floyd see in Shakur that has everyone suddenly doubting Tank's dominance?
We had a window for Tank versus Shakur. Gervonta said, we can't fight if you're over there. He became a free agent and went over there. We can say for sure that Tank's available and he ain't going nowhere. He signed a 6-fight deal, and that's where he is. He's the man. If you want to fight him, you wouldn't instruct someone not to negotiate with him and then sign with him. Me, I never wanted Tank versus Shakur. I just thought the fight wasn't ready yet. I didn't see it as an entertaining fight, and I saw it as a fight that Gervonta Tank Davis would easily win. So I wanted the rematch with him and Pitbull. So my whole idea was, he's not ready. He needs to fight a Joe Cordina and a Zepeda and shit. And that's when y'all called me out on it. Now showbiz has a duck. Shakur called out Gervonta and went another direction. Ducked.
The tension exploded when Floyd Mayweather publicly gave his honest take on the stacked 135-pound division. Everyone knows Gervonta Davis carries fight-ending power and has built his reputation as the division's most dangerous knockout artist. But instead of praising Tank's devastating knockouts, Floyd shifted the spotlight completely, boldly declaring that Shakur Stevenson is the most skilled fighter in the entire division.
When you think about the fighters who are fighting now, can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight? Who you would put where?
As of right now, the two guys, the biggest puncher, I feel at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
What is it about him? Because I know you have a lot of good attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills. Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. Shakur is trying to do the same thing. He want to fight the best they got out there. I believe his contract is coming to an end, so hopefully we can come together and I can take him to that next level.
Coming from a defensive mastermind who built a billion-dollar empire around the philosophy of hit and don't get hit, those exact words felt like a major warning sign aimed directly at Gervonta Davis. Floyd Mayweather Jr. even compared Shakur Stevenson to legendary defensive icon Pernell Whitaker, strongly suggesting that pure aggression and a street fight mentality may not be enough to solve an elite defensive puzzle.
Man to my left, if he was from the UK, he would be what we call a national treasure. He would be a superstar. And he should be not just a superstar of boxing, but a superstar of American sport. He's 27 years of age. He's a 3-division world champion, and he's never broken sweat. Eric Gomez said it right about comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. I also put him with the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard, Pernell Whitaker, all of the greats. This is how good this man is. But for greatness, you need a great opponent, and that is William Zepeda. And this is the fight where Shakur Stevenson will show everybody how great and special.
There is a very specific reason why Shakur Stevenson's skill set is viewed as a nightmare matchup for heavy punchers. Terence Crawford, a pound-for-pound great and close mentor to Stevenson, recently explained that Shakur possesses an unusually difficult style inside the ring. According to Crawford, he is a high-risk, low-reward puzzle who drains opponents mentally and physically, often leaving them frustrated and swinging at air.
You say that. When you see them sitting at a press conference and they sitting and they do that face-off, that's the real sign of the contract. Let's keep it real. And then sometimes you got to watch that, because I remember that situation Brody and Tank went through there. Then Brody had the situation and that fell out. So you really got to really look at it, and just stay like this and just hope you can make it all the way to the first part of the finish line. You know what I'm saying? And that's the scale. So when you make it to that point, you there and there in the ring. You understand? So I just wait, be patient, try to strategize what's the next camp gonna look like, based on what opponent we fight, what sparring partners we're gonna have, how we're gonna start camp off, what's going on with the individual, so that's what I kind of focus on, to tell you the truth, just I try not to strip it, you know what I'm saying, because it's combat sport, you know what I'm saying, and everybody, you train, you go through that. When I was on a panel with all these great coaches,
I was there, I watched it.
Yeah, Robert said something about, when you've been doing it for so long and the body go through its changes, go through that, and you've been on that level for so long. And I said, Dad, that makes sense. So what I try to do is, you never know what's going to happen at any given time. That's what you prepare for.
Oscar Valdez learned that lesson the hard way when he stepped into the ring with Shakur Stevenson. Valdez admitted that even when throwing his hardest and most dangerous punches, Stevenson always seemed to be just inches out of range, using elite positioning and movement to completely neutralize power. If a fighter cannot land clean shots, knockout power becomes far less effective. It's like carrying a loaded weapon with no clear target. And that is exactly why many believe this matchup could be extremely dangerous for Gervonta Davis.
Is Shakur the guy that beats Gervonta, in your opinion?
No, it's a tough one, because Tank carries a punch, but if you're gonna knock somebody out, you gotta first hit him. And Shakur is very difficult to hit. He's always a step away. Shakur, man, what can I say? People saw the fight. I gave him my best, and try to land those shots is not easy. And even if you land those shots, it's in a defensive way where he's kind of backing up and you can't get him with a clean shot to even land that knockout that everybody wants.
This stylistic kryptonite has fueled major rumors throughout the hardcore boxing community, with many fans speculating that Gervonta Davis's camp is doing everything possible to avoid the fight entirely. Online discussions across Reddit and social media have repeatedly brought attention to a revealing quote from Tank's trainer, Calvin Ford. While discussing a potential matchup with Shakur Stevenson, Ford reportedly questioned why he would place his fighter in a situation where he could not do what he does best. That comment has only intensified fan belief that Stevenson's style presents one of the toughest possible challenges for Davis.
No bias. Don't just say that because it's your man. Who you got winning that?
I got Shakur.
Are you saying that because that's your man and you don't like Tank?
No. Hey, like I said, I respect Tank. Like, boxing, he's one of the ones.
Yeah.
we gonna take his personality and personal things out of it. But boxing, he's definitely talented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter. You know, Shakur is different. You know, people may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they said the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive fighters.
Yeah.
Tank is not going to be able to hit Shakur like he hit everybody else. And he know that. He knows that. That's why he's like, he's boring. He's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done, so it's not marketable. But he can't do that because Shakur is what, 3-weight world champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you see right now.
Like how many actual real titles have Shakur? I mean, Tank had like what, 2?
Yeah, I think 2. He got
real,
the WBA right
real
now.
Titles.
Real one.
You know, and Pedraza, he drained Pedraza. And,
that's what Keyshawn said. But I feel like if you're the A side, you get the, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, but like let's do it on a even playing field. Like, give that man enough time to train. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Tank is great for what he do, and I respect Tank in the ring and his skills and his power and his attribute and he's smart.
Yeah.
He's definitely smart. He can box his ass off. And I'm not saying I would pick Shakur just because our differences. I'm telling you as a fighter.
Yeah.
I will pick Shakur because I don't believe Tank will be able to land those big shots on Shakur.
For many longtime fans, that statement was all the confirmation they needed. To them, it sounded less like a smart business decision and more like an indirect admission that Mayweather Promotions understands that Shakur Stevenson is stylistically built to take away Gervonta Davis's unbeaten aura and potentially hand him the first loss of his career.
See, the thing is with Tank, who I think is a brilliant fighter, right? So exciting, very heavy-handed. He loses a lot of rounds, right? He lost rounds against Frank Martin. He lost rounds against Ryan Garcia. He lost rounds against Pitbull Cruz. And these are all guys that aren't on the same level as Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson. So he has to put a dent in these people, otherwise he'll get beat. But he does put a dent in them because he punches really hard, and Tank's not just a puncher, he's got a good boxing IQ as well. I just don't think he's technically, or the IQ is as good as Lomachenko or as good as Shakur Stevenson. But can he put a dent in them? Because I promise you this, if he don't stop these people, he will be behind at nearly every junction of those fights, Lomachenko included. I think he stops Lomachenko, but he'll be behind.
The accusations of avoidance reached a boiling point when whispers began circulating that Gervonta Davis was considering a move to face Jake Paul instead of taking on the defining challenge in his own division. The rumors suggested Davis was eyeing a massive payday against a crossover internet celebrity rather than pursuing elite competition. Shakur Stevenson quickly responded, publicly calling the idea disrespectful to the sport of boxing. He essentially challenged Davis to stop focusing on lower-risk, high-reward exhibitions and instead prove he is the true top fighter in the division inside the ring.
What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fight?
Man, Tank, disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. he called cap on it. So if you gonna call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove it. I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont. I think Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left. So he better be on his A game.
Gervonta Davis, however, appeared largely unfazed by the growing fan backlash. He responded to critics directly, telling them to stay back, stay quiet, and stop involving themselves in his business decisions. The reaction made it clear, at least in the eyes of many fans, that Davis is prioritizing high-revenue spectacle fights over the higher-risk matchups typically required to cement all-time greatness in boxing.
A lot of boxing fans aren't happy with the fact you've taken this fight rather than the road rematch, fights with the likes of Shakur, Devin Haney, Teofimo, etc. What do you make of that reaction? And can we still expect to see those fights?
Why should I care what they think? When y'all switch somebody can have a bad day and y'all switching on who y'all favorite fighter is or who this person is supposed to fight. Like y'all need to sit back and be fans and just enjoy the sport. Like y'all even talk about people's personal lives. Like why when it come to that?
Can we still expect to see any of those fights in the future though?
And y'all keep talking about fighting somebody. Didn't he just have a fight? And what happened? What happened? He won, right? But how he look in it? Exactly. But y'all say some different shit when it's me, right? Cause y'all want me to lose. When y'all see people in that limelight too long, they want to take that they want somebody else to come take that spot. That's why it's always like, come on, bro. That's what happened with Floyd. Y'all seen him too much, and once y'all seen him so much, y'all start hating on it. Like it turned from love to hate.
But the noise is no longer limited to frustrated fans online. Some of boxing's biggest legends are beginning to weigh in and take sides. And the general consensus is not trending in Gervonta Davis's favor. Mike Tyson, a fighter who understands knockout power and ring psychology better than most, has openly leaned toward Shakur Stevenson to win the matchup. Tyson offered a blunt warning, suggesting that if Davis allows Stevenson to control distance and tempo, he could be in serious trouble. In Tyson's view, Stevenson's ability to stay on the outside, dictate rhythm, and break opponents down round by round could gradually neutralize Davis and leave him unable to impose his power.
Fans compare you and Gervonta, saying that, you guys are similar. Do you agree with that?
He's a great fighter. Especially when he's serious about it. I don't know if he's as serious as he used to be. When he was serious, he was a hell of a fighter. Nobody came close. He's the only one I gave a chance against. Shakur and that guy, Keyshawn Davis, they're scary fighters too because they're sophisticated. The other guy's sophisticated than me. The Tank is just a force of nature. You just gotta give him the credit. Even though he talks shit and stuff, he's a fucking man.
If they ever fight, Shakur and Tank.
Shakur and Tank? Oh God, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because if Shakur handles this guy like he did Lopez, I'm gonna say the hell with him. I'm gonna say the hell with Shakur, man. If he just handles this guy like he did, the hell with him. Somebody gotta give him a fight though, but you gotta be very sophisticated to know how to fight. This is when I know you lost against Shakur. This is when I know you lost. You see when he does this stuff? Once you start doing this stuff and looking at him, oh, it's over. You got constant action, constant motioning, and you gotta be on him constantly. Once you start looking at him and doing that, he is dead.
Add in the fact that Terrence Crawford is aggressively pushing for the matchup on social media, and the pressure on Gervonta Davis is building by the minute. The greatest minds in boxing are practically calling for the fight, eager to see whether the power puncher can solve what many consider the ultimate defensive puzzle presented by Shakur Stevenson.
You play with a teammate, it's fire. I love that sport. I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to the Olympics for that shit.
Wait, the Olympics for pickleball?
Yes.
They got that in the Olympics?
Not yet, but they gonna have it.
They gonna have to, right? It's getting big because I see it a lot.
I want to go to the Olympics for pickleball.
Are you nice though, for real?
I'm nice for like on some peers.
Yeah.
I ain't never played no tournament shit though. So I can't say that I'm really like that. Now can I get that? Yo.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't be liking to tell you good at shit, but you good at ping pong. I ain't gonna lie.
Kick Jerry ass.
Yeah, that was bad.
Kick Jerry ass.
Yeah, that was bad. I'm not playing you with that no more.
I think I'm better in pickleball than I am in ping pong.
Over. What else do you do? Like Shakur not boxing? I feel like your identity is boxing though. Bro. You a boxing, you so boxing that is like, if you don't do this, then what?
If I don't do this, I'm going to enjoy my family, start a business, treat the business as if I'm treating boxing.
What kind of business would you start?
I don't know. That's something I got to sit down and see. Mostly what I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
Because if you want to like develop and be the best at like in life and anything, you have to be passionate and want to do it even when you don't want to do it. You gotta have that love for whatever you do. So in business, I'm going to start a business at the boxing. And I'm going to become like.
Is it going to be a boxing related business?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you right now because right now my main priority is doing everything I could do to be the best version of myself in the boxing.
What makes the entire situation even more dramatic is the complex behind-the-scenes relationship between Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. himself. Stevenson doesn't just see Mayweather as a distant boxing legend. He views him as a genuine mentor and close figure in his career. Shakur has openly spoken about Mayweather pulling him aside, teaching him subtle inside techniques, and sharing valuable insight about the fight game, adding another layer of intrigue to the potential clash dynamics surrounding him.
People may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they say the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive fighters.
Yeah.
Tank is not going to be able to hit Shakur like he hit everybody else. And he know that. He knows that. That's why he's like, he's boring. He's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done, so it's not marketable. But he can't do that because
this close relationship reportedly pushed Mayweather Promotions into aggressive damage control mode. Leonard Ellerby, the CEO of the company and a loyal supporter of Gervonta Davis, stepped in publicly with a strong warning. He told media outlets that Shakur Stevenson would be destroyed if the fight ever took place, aiming to reinforce confidence in Davis and protect the image of dominance associated with the Mayweather Tank promotional brand amid ongoing comparisons and praise from Floyd Mayweather Jr.
As it relates to the Shakur Stevenson fight, Tank wants him. But it's all about the timing of everything.
I feel that we've got a two-fight plan with Shakur. Hopefully it extends. Joe Cordina, Zepeda in February. I think that Tank against Shakur is one of the biggest fights in the sport. It's going to take someone as good as Shakur to give him a real fight, and I love that fight. I love that.
What? Shakur can't beat Tank.
I disagree.
He beat all the other fighters.
I disagree.
He can't Tank.
I disagree.
Can't
Tank loses rounds.
Tank decides to do what he wants to in certain fights.
We can you have a big bet on that fight.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I think Shakur's the man to beat him.
Shakur cannot Tank. He's a very good fighter. A lot of respect for him, what he's done in the ring. Got a good team around him, but he can't.
Despite the corporate spin and ongoing delays, Shakur Stevenson remains extremely confident in what he believes is his destined path. He has described a future clash with Gervonta Davis as the Super Bowl of boxing, a once-in-a-generation global event that could define his legacy and elevate him to true worldwide superstardom. He firmly believes that politics will eventually fade, contracts will be finalized, and when the moment comes, he will walk away victorious on the biggest stage in the sport.
If there's a gun in your head, when are we gonna see the Shakur Tanks, the Shakur Devin, the Devin Tanks?
There's only one fight that is really
the one.
Like, if we were like gonna be for real about it, like,
keep it on. What's
like,
the fight?
My opinion, because we talking about like skill and like boxing, like all around boxing, right?
Yeah.
Because we ain't talking about somebody that just got a good jab or what.
Yeah.
We talking about like all around.
Can do everything.
Yeah, boxing.
Yeah.
Me and Tank the biggest fight.
That's the one.
It's the biggest fight in the world.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be the biggest boxing fight in the world when it happens.
Y'all, what you think? Like 147, 140?
Nah, hell no.
You think 135?
35, 40, I don't know. I could see it happening not too far in the future.
Really?
Yeah, I think Tank will sign that contract.
Dang.
And I'm going to sign a contract.
The old shady promotional barriers in boxing slowly crumbling down thanks to new financial backers in the sport. The biggest question remains. Will the relentless public pressure finally force this monumental legacy-defining fight into reality? Or will the highly lucrative business of boxing keep Tank Davis safely hidden away from the one man on earth who knows exactly how to beat him? But what do you think? Will we ever see these two fight each other in their primes? And who wins this high-stakes clash? Let me know in the comments. That's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.